The history of NASA is the story of an organization that the United States established in the early 20th century to explore and conduct research in space. NASA was founded in 1958, in response to the launch of Sputnik by the Soviet Union, as the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Since then, NASA has played a crucial role in space exploration, scientific discovery, and technological advancement. NASA's roots can be traced back to the late 19th century, when the United States was beginning to develop an interest in aeronautics. The Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 sparked a wave of interest in aviation, and the U.S. government began to invest in aeronautical research. During World War II, the government established the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, NACA, to conduct aeronautical research, which later became NASA. NASA's first major achievement was the launch of the Explorer-1 satellite in 1958, which confirmed the existence of the Van Allen radiation belt. This was followed by the launch of the Mercury program in 1961, which sent the first American astronaut, Alan Shepard, into space. NASA's most significant achievement to date was the Apollo program, which aimed to land humans on the Moon. The program was launched in 1961, and after several manned missions, the historic Apollo 11 mission landed the first humans on the Moon on July 20, 1969. Neil Armstrong's famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," have since become a symbol of human achievement in space exploration. NASA continued to make groundbreaking discoveries and achievements throughout the 20th century. The Space Shuttle program, which began in 1981, allowed for the launch and repair of satellites, as well as the construction of the International Space Station. NASA also conducted numerous missions to study the planets in our solar system and the universe beyond. In recent years, NASA has focused on developing new technologies for space exploration and studying Earth's environment. The Mars Exploration Rover mission, which began in 2003, has provided valuable information about the red planet's geology and potential for life. NASA's Kepler mission, which ended in 2018, discovered thousands of exoplanets orbiting other stars, increasing our understanding of the universe and the possibility of finding habitable planets. As we look to the future, NASA has ambitious plans for continued exploration and scientific discovery. The Artemis program aims to land the first woman and the next man on the Moon by 2024, with the goal of establishing a sustainable lunar presence and paving the way for future missions to Mars and beyond. NASA's missions cover a wide range of activities, including space exploration, space research, Earth observation, and other missions. These missions are carried out using manned and unmanned space flights, exploration vehicles, telescopes, and other spacecraft. Space exploration is one of NASA's most well-known missions. NASA has sent humans to the Moon, explored Mars and other planets in our solar system, and continues to investigate the outer reaches of the universe. NASA's Voyager mission, for example, has been exploring the edge of our solar system since 1977 and has sent back valuable data about the outer planets and beyond. NASA's space research also plays a crucial role in advancing our understanding of the universe. NASA uses cutting-edge technology and scientific instruments to study a wide range of topics, from the behavior of stars and galaxies to the search for habitable planets beyond our solar system. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope, for example, has captured stunning images of deep space objects and allowed astronomers to make groundbreaking discoveries about the universe. Earth observation is another key mission for NASA. NASA uses a variety of satellites and sensors to monitor Earth's environment, climate, and natural resources. This data is used to better understand and predict natural disasters, study climate change, and manage Earth's resources. In addition to these missions, NASA is also involved in a variety of other activities. For example, NASA is working on developing new technologies for space travel and exploration, such as new propulsion systems and advanced materials. NASA also collaborates with other organizations, including international space agencies and private companies, to advance space exploration and research. Overall, NASA's missions are critical to expanding our knowledge of the universe and our place in it. By exploring space, studying the universe, and monitoring our own planet, NASA is helping to advance science and technology and pave the way for a better future. NASA's space exploration missions involve sending spacecraft to explore the Moon, Mars, and other planets in our solar system. These missions aim to study the geology, climate, and atmosphere of these celestial bodies and to search for evidence of past or present life. NASA's Apollo missions were the first human missions to the Moon, with astronauts landing and conducting experiments on the lunar surface. Since then, NASA has sent a series of robotic missions to the Moon to study its composition and history, including the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, and the GRAIL, Gravity Recovery and Interior Laboratory, mission. NASA's Mars exploration program includes a series of robotic missions that have studied the planet's geology, atmosphere, and potential for supporting life. These missions have included the Mars Pathfinder, Mars Exploration Rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, Mars Science Laboratory, Curiosity, and the Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution, MAVEN, spacecraft. NASA is also planning a series of upcoming missions to Mars, including the Mars 2020 rover mission and the Mars Sample Return mission. In addition to exploring the Moon and Mars, NASA is also involved in missions to study other planets and moons in our solar system. For example, NASA's Juno mission is studying Jupiter, while the Cassini mission explored Saturn and its moons. These missions provide critical insights into the formation and evolution of our solar system and the potential for life beyond Earth. Overall, NASA's space exploration missions are aimed at advancing our understanding of the universe and our place in it. These missions involve cutting-edge technology, innovative science, and international collaborations, and have the potential to uncover new discoveries and unlock the mysteries of the cosmos. The International Space Station, ISS, is a habitable artificial satellite that orbits Earth. It was built in a collaborative effort between NASA, the Russian Space Agency, Roscosmos, the European Space Agency, ESA, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, and the Canadian Space Agency, CSA. Construction of the ISS began in 1998, and the first crew arrived in 2000. The ISS is the largest human-made structure in space, and it serves as a laboratory for scientific research and a platform for testing new technologies and conducting experiments in microgravity. The station has a crew of 6 astronauts and cosmonauts who live and work on board for 6-month periods. The crew performs experiments in biology, physics, astronomy, and other fields, as well as maintaining the station and conducting spacewalks to perform repairs and upgrades. The ISS is equipped with a variety of scientific instruments and equipment, including telescopes, cameras, and robotic arms. It also serves as a staging area for future missions to the Moon and Mars, with NASA planning to use the station as a test bed for technologies and techniques needed for deep space exploration. The ISS is a symbol of international cooperation in space exploration, with crew members from multiple countries working together to achieve shared goals. The station also provides opportunities for education and public outreach, with astronauts sharing their experiences and conducting educational activities from space. Overall, the ISS represents a significant achievement in space exploration and technology, and it continues to serve as a vital platform for scientific research and international collaboration in space. NASA is constantly working on developing new technologies to explore and study space, and to advance our understanding of the universe. These technologies range from spacecraft and rockets to new materials and advanced computing systems. One of NASA's most significant achievements in space technology is the development of the Space Shuttle, which revolutionized space travel by providing a reusable spacecraft for human spaceflight. The Space Shuttle program operated from 1981 to 2011, and during that time, it launched numerous satellites and conducted missions to the International Space Station and the Hubble Space Telescope. Since the retirement of the Space Shuttle, NASA has focused on developing new spacecraft and technologies for deep space exploration. One example is the Orion spacecraft, which is designed to carry astronauts to the Moon, Mars, and other destinations in the solar system. Another example is the Space Launch System, SLS, a heavy-lift rocket that will provide the necessary power to launch humans and cargo beyond low Earth orbit. NASA is also working on developing new materials and technologies that can withstand the harsh environments of space. For example, NASA is researching new lightweight materials that can protect spacecraft from extreme temperatures and radiation. Additionally, NASA is developing new systems for energy generation and storage, as well as advanced computing systems for data analysis and processing. Overall, NASA's efforts in space technology are aimed at pushing the boundaries of human exploration and expanding our understanding of the universe. These efforts involve collaboration with industry partners, academic institutions, and international space agencies, and they have the potential to unlock new discoveries and technologies that benefit humanity on Earth and beyond. NASA has a long history of studying Earth from space, using a variety of instruments and sensors to observe our planet's land, oceans, atmosphere, and climate. These observations provide crucial information about environmental changes, natural disasters, and the impacts of human activities on the planet. One of NASA's flagship Earth-observing missions is the Landsat program, which has been providing global land surface data since 1972. Landsat satellites carry sensors that can detect changes in vegetation, land use, and other environmental factors over time. These data help scientists understand the effects of deforestation, urbanization, and other land use changes on Earth's ecosystems. Another important Earth-observing mission is the Earth Observing System, EOS, which includes a fleet of satellites that monitor the atmosphere, oceans, and land surfaces of the planet. EOS missions provide data on topics such as ocean circulation, atmospheric composition, and the carbon cycle, among others. These data are used to study climate change, air quality, and other global environmental issues. NASA also operates the Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment, GRACE, mission, which measures changes in Earth's gravitational field caused by changes in the distribution of mass on the planet's surface. GRACE data can be used to track changes in groundwater levels, ice sheet mass, and sea level rise, among other phenomena. Overall, NASA's Earth-observing missions are critical for understanding the complex interactions between Earth's land, oceans, atmosphere, and climate. These data help inform policy decisions, resource management, and disaster response efforts, and they contribute to a better understanding of our planet and its place in the universe. One of the primary goals of NASA's exploration of space is to search for evidence of life beyond our planet. While no definitive evidence of extraterrestrial life has been found yet, NASA has made significant progress in our understanding of the conditions that could support life elsewhere in the universe. One of the main tools used in the search for life is the study of exoplanets, which are planets orbiting stars outside our solar system. NASA's Kepler and TESS missions have discovered thousands of exoplanets, including many that are located in the habitable zones of their host stars, where liquid water could exist on their surfaces. NASA also has several upcoming missions that will study exoplanet atmospheres, looking for the chemical signatures of life such as oxygen, methane, and carbon dioxide. These missions include the James Webb Space Telescope, which is set to launch in 2021, and the Wide Field Infrared Survey Telescope, WFIRST, which is set to launch in the mid-2020s. In addition to studying exoplanets, NASA is also exploring the possibility of life within our own solar system. The Mars 2020 mission will search for signs of past microbial life on Mars, while the Europa Clipper mission will study the icy ocean beneath the surface of Jupiter's moon Europa, which is believed to have the potential for life. Overall, NASA's search for life in space is a complex and ongoing endeavor, involving a wide range of missions and scientific disciplines. While the discovery of extraterrestrial life would be a monumental achievement, even the search itself is contributing to our understanding of the universe and our place within it. NASA has several ambitious plans for the future of space exploration, including a renewed focus on sending humans to Mars. The agency's long-term goal is to establish a sustainable human presence on the Red Planet, building on the knowledge gained from previous robotic missions to Mars. One of the key steps in achieving this goal is the Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the Moon by 2024. This program will not only pave the way for future Mars missions but will also help develop new technologies and capabilities necessary for long-duration spaceflight. NASA's Mars exploration program is also continuing to advance, with several upcoming missions planned in the next few years. The Mars Sample Return mission, set to launch in the mid-2020s, will collect and return rock samples from Mars to Earth for the first time, allowing scientists to study them in detail and search for signs of past life. In addition to these robotic missions, NASA is actively working on developing the technologies and systems necessary for human missions to Mars. The agency's plans include using the Moon as a testing ground for new technologies, such as advanced life support systems and habitat designs, that will be needed for longer missions to Mars. Overall, NASA's future plans for space exploration are focused on pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and discovery, while also laying the groundwork for sustainable human presence in space. The agency's efforts to send humans to Mars are a key part of this vision, and while there are many challenges to overcome, NASA is committed to achieving this ambitious goal. NASA and other space agencies and private companies are constantly conducting new and exciting space exploration missions, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding of the universe. Some of the recent space exploration missions and discoveries include Mars exploration. In recent years, NASA has launched several missions to explore Mars, including the InSight lander, which touched down on the Red Planet in 2018 and has been studying the planet's interior ever since. NASA's Perseverance rover also recently landed on Mars in February 2021, with the mission to search for signs of ancient microbial life and collect samples for return to Earth. Asteroid exploration. In 2018, NASA's OSIRIS-Rx spacecraft reached the asteroid Bennu, and in 2020, it collected a sample of rock and dust from the asteroid's surface. The mission aims to bring the sample back to Earth in 2023 for study. Lunar exploration. NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter has been orbiting the Moon since 2009, studying the lunar surface and identifying potential sites for future human missions. The agency is also planning to return humans to the Moon through the Artemis program. Space telescopes. The Hubble Space Telescope, launched by NASA in 1990, continues to provide astronomers with stunning images of the universe. In 2021, NASA also launched the James Webb Space Telescope, which will be the largest and most powerful space telescope ever built. Commercial spaceflight. Private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin are also making significant strides in space exploration. SpaceX has successfully launched several missions to the International Space Station and has plans to send humans to Mars in the future. Blue Origin recently completed its first crewed mission to space in July 2021. Overall, these recent space exploration missions and discoveries are just a few examples of the exciting work being done in the field of space exploration, with many more discoveries and breakthroughs yet to come. In conclusion, NASA's exploration of space is a vital and ongoing endeavor that seeks to expand our understanding of the universe and our place within it. From the Moon to Mars, and from asteroids to space telescopes, NASA is at the forefront of scientific discovery and technological innovation. The discoveries made by NASA and its partners have not only advanced our scientific understanding, but also contributed to technological advancements that have benefited society as a whole. As we continue to explore space and push the boundaries of what we know, it is important to remember the significance of these efforts and the impact they can have on future generations. We must continue to support and encourage space exploration, not only for the scientific knowledge gained, but also for the inspiration and wonder it brings to us all. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploring NASA's missions and the exciting developments in space exploration. Let us continue to look to the stars with wonder and excitement for what is yet to come.